Alright, it's time to continue with Alira. She's changed a bit since you last saw. Level 15. I didn't spend any of the stat points or the skill choices. I figured I'd wait until I was with you all again. Equipment-wise, well, let's take a look at everything. We got some runes, thanks to the Countess. I got unique items that I'm going to be selling, but I wanted to show them to you anyway. We have Crustflange, a mace, and we have Greyform Quilted Armor, which would be nice for Act 1. Those resistances, plus 10 dexterity, the 5% life stolen per hit, that's pretty nice. The way the equipment shakes out now is, actually, let me show off the character model here. So, you see the armor that she's currently wearing thanks to Breastplate. For comparison, that's how she looked wearing Ringmail. Now, this Ringmail that I had placed two chipped topazes in has a different model too, compared to the normal Ringmail, thanks to the topazes. Neat, huh? At least I think it is. I'm actually going to be getting rid of this gemmed mail and equipping this Ringmail of Warding on Vizel. I found this Plague Scourge, the Volge, but he's not going to be using that as a permanent piece of equipment either. Well, not a permanent piece, but I'm going to be getting rid of that shortly too. I also have Superior Chainmail with 2 sockets. This Breastplate I had 3 sockets in, but I specifically wanted this Chainmail with 2 sockets. We also have a Bone Shield of Deflecting. Not that much defense, and it doesn't provide any resistances, but the chance to block is nice. Havoc Visor. I've got Heavy Gloves of Fortune for a better chance for magic items. This Fortuitous Ring of Craftsmanship for a better chance of magic items. Crimson Ring of Craftsmanship. Got a Felicitous Amulet of Regeneration, of course. Strong Chain Boots of Thawing, half freeze duration, which is useful against Duriel, who is the Act 2 boss. And, my NPC is wearing this Brimstone Mask. So I'm actually going to get rid of this Ringmail. It served its purpose. Goodbye. I don't know about that Breastplate yet. We'll think about that. I also have this Full Helm. This visor this paddock visor will eventually, like, deteriorate and break down. I have this. Obviously, I need strength to use that, as I would need strength to use the chainmail. I'm going to keep these Heavy Gloves of Fortune equipped for the time being. I don't think I need the Spirit Fist. Not the extra magic find. So, I got a few runes here, and I'm going to go ahead and slap them in this Volge that has 3 sockets. I've got an Ith rune. I've got an L rune. And then I need an Eth rune. And we've made Malice, which has enhanced damage, max damage, reduces target defense, has a 100% chance of creating open wounds, as well as preventing a monster heal. So that's going to be a nice weapon to use. Drain life -5, whatever.
I can't use that.
However, he can't use it because his level's not 15. Oof. So that sucks. In addition, I want to put 2 runes in this Superior Chainmail. There's a Tal rune, then there's an Eth rune, which creates Stealth. Tal-Elth. It creates faster 1 in rock speed, cast rate, hit recovery. We've got some regeneration mana, dexterity bonus, stamina bonus, poison resist bonus, but I can't equip that either because I have to be level 17. So we're going to be keeping these items for the time being, but I wanted to invest these runes. So I did. We'll put that there, and we'll create room, and we'll stick that right there. And we're going to be equipping those things. For the time being, I'll wear the stuff that I've got on. I don't think I'll put anything into this, since I plan on getting rid of it. Alternatively, I might just give it to Vizel. With some, if I find more chipped topazes or flawed topazes, I'll slot them in. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So that's inventorying. Say goodbye to Greyform. Say goodbye to Crustflange. Alright. I got a little bit of money left over, but I'm going to hold on to that, just in case things pop up that I might want to purchase. Got these runes slotted. Obviously don't qualify to use these items just yet. With that in mind, though, I'm going to go ahead and... I'll get 2 more levels, and with those 2 more levels, I can slap that into Strength to be able to wear this chainmail. I'll also be aware of wear that full helm, too. So I'm not concerned about putting those points into Strength right now. Instead, what I can do is invest those points partly into Dexterity, and partly into Vitality. Alright. My weapons have changed as well. Instead of the pylons, I'm now using short spears. Their stack size base isn't that high, but this compact short spear quality does pretty well too. Increased stack size. Quantity 66. I mean, it's not splendid, but it'll do. Also, I talked to Drognin and Elzix off camera. They have intros, but it doesn't matter because I skipped them anyway. Alright, we're delving down into the sewers. Our first quest of Act 2 takes us into the sewers to defeat Radamented. I'm better equipped, I'm better leveled. Let's go ahead and allot the skill choices accordingly. Yeah, I'll stick with investing in Power Strike some more. It's my primary attack ability. I mean, that would definitely change. But it's also helpful for me to just, like, have a fuck you enemy button, which is what this is. Resistances, we're not doing too great on those. I gave up some of those in exchange for the quicker block rate. Poison down here from those corpses is going to be a concern. We got some defense courtesy of our mercenary, Fizel. We do 4 to 223 damage with Power Strike. We run into lightning immunes, however, we will not be able to rely on that. That we'll effectively have to use jab on them. And I did run into a lightning immune while I was fiddling with the Countess and Andariel. So it's possible. Someone who's lightning enchanted, for example. Resist lightning shrine, we'll activate that. Fizel is going to die soon. There's a hotkey to give these guys potions, but I'm not using it right now. Hotkeys for skills I'm also not using right now for whatever bizarre reason. No town portal hotkeyed. Seeing where the road takes us. Zoa's taking a lot of punishment. I made an error with how I slotted potions. Let's fix that. Not quite sure why I chose to pick up that crude scythe, but I can get out of my life. Looking for stairs. Not death. Definitely not death. That was a champion pack, and I'm just gonna avoid those burning dead archers. These guys are more trouble than what they're worth fighting. I feel. Mana potion. Take that. I also have a train passing. Thanks, train. Your contributions to the Diablo 2 are incredible as always. Yes, train. Thanks a bunch. Hugs and kisses. Yo, y'all got any stairs down here? One thing to consider is that by leveling up Power Strike, I'm making Power Strike cost more mana. That's okay. I can just rely on potions. Potion crunch. I'm not going to be able to give my companion an insight rune word. That is ladder only. And that would severely help with mana regeneration. That wouldn't be a problem for me. Alright, there's a waypoint that's down here in level 2. I don't really care. Radamented, our target, it's on level 3. Alright, I'd rather fight these guys. This is something I can work with here. Antidote potion, we'll leave it in our inventory. Lightning enchanted. Alright. He's not lightning immune, at least. I should probably step away from him and throw these. There we go. Look at me being intelligent. Alright, let's be careful about consuming these. Hey, with this stack, I get +1 to mana after every kill. Skill Shrine. Oh. Yeah. That's a beautiful damage right there. 4.5 mana consumed per use. On stairs. Damage Crystal Sword. Crystal Swords aren't bad, but, also not for this character. So it goes. I want to buy a few more mana potions before visiting Radamented. Nice. Stamina potion, not too bad of an idea. As I increase my vitality, I'm going to be getting more and more stamina. So I'll run out less and thus have to rely on stamina potions less. Which is nice. Of course, health is going up too. Let's see if the skill shrine can last us until we get to Radamented. Ring. Let's check to see how many sockets this has. 2. I've already slotted, that rune word for this guy anyway, but still, worth keeping in mind, checking these things. Items have a maximum amount of, like, max socket level depending on what they are, and what their item level is. Determines, how many sockets they can have. No convenient way to see item level. You, have a modification, though. Or if you're just knowledgeable about the game, you can make educated guesses. Alright, that horror mage back there that's freezing me, that guy's gotta go. Wow, another drop. That's a flawed sapphire. That's a heraldric scroll. That's a book of skill. So we're down here for vengeance. There's an old woman in town who wants us to come down here to, like, Radamented, like, killed her family or something.
Atma has been avenged.
There we go. So Atma's been avenged. There's the heraldric scroll. Read our book of skill. Get another skill point for free. We could hold on to that. Yes. Don't want to keep making this ability expensive, you know? Like, at level 18, I want to invest skill points in Charge Strike, as well as Penetrate. And Plague Javelin's something I'm going to have to invest in, too, though not immediately, to unlock Lightning Fury, which will be my primary form of attack. And Charge Strike is going to be against bosses.
I am overburdened.
Obviously, that's some distance in the future. Need to buy some more Town Portal Scrolls.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude,
Store prices are lowered. Not that I cared whenever I did my shopping.
The lost Herodric Scroll. Stay a while and listen.
Lost Herodric Scroll, it's amazing. Dirk of Vileness prevents monster heal. That's not a bad quality to have, preventing monster heal. Poison resist, we'll check that. Antidote potion, I'll let that go. Into the ether, my son. I'm out of room. Damn. Alright, I enjoy magic fine, but this is hardcore. Let's be a bit more reasonable. And that +1 strength does allow me to wear this helmet. And this helmet is better than this one is. Oh, markedly so.
Put that to good use.
I mean, this helmet's also better than this full helm. Poison length reduced. Goodbye. Maybe we'll hold on to those gloves, though. What do I want to put in this? Topazes. What do I not have? Topazes. Since I don't... Let's put that Clawed Sapphire in there. It gives me plus 17 mana. So I'm kind of relying on that. Otherwise... Put in some life. I could put in some regeneration of mana. Punishment. Plus 3 strength, but I'm still going to need more strength to wear that. Well, if I get plus 3 strength, that takes me up to 44. And then I only need to put 1 level of strength into that in order to wear the chainmail. That's a thought. That saves me some attribute points. Yeah, what the hell. You get an amethyst. No big deal. We'll find more gems. These little chippies. I clear up some room in there. Alright. Let's purchase
Good evening.
some more potions. Alright. 52 mana now is a pretty nice number. That plus 17 mana is going to make a difference for us for sure. Giving me, like, what, 4 extra attacks? Our enchanted, go ahead and get the hell out of our lives. Not gonna bother. Well, what the hell? That's not gonna sell for much of anything. Alright. We need to head to the Dry Hills, which is not this place. Also, I hope you got some lightning resist. I don't really. Other than the charm I'm carrying around. Because those scarabs hurt. How many scrolls do I have at Town Portal? 2? Okay. Great. Let's test that, and then next level I'll make sure and totally not forget to put those points in the strength. Right, Grimith? Right. Oh, you need more levels. 2 more. Not 1 more, but 2 more. Or you can equip that, rune word I made for you. Put in the oven straight for him. Okay, here's the dry hills. I forget some of the waypoint locations around here. I think there's one in the dry hills. I'd certainly like it. Or I might skip ahead and go to the far oasis to grab that one. We'll see. The reward for this first part, you have to do it, it's mandatory, is the Heradric Cube, which acts as extra inventory space, and also unlocks crafting, and re-rolling items, and combining items. Very powerful item. I know there's a few mods for Diablo 2 that, like, start the player straight up with, like, the Heradric Cube. The Crutch Cube. There's, like, some full conversion stuff for Diablo 2. I don't have much interest in mods in general, but I thought that was kind of, like, a neat idea. Full conversion. Alright, got ourselves a flawed emerald here, not bad. +4 to dexterity if I slap that into an armor or helmet. That's more appropriate to put into a weapon for poison damage. Again, my thrown items cannot have sockets. Another stone skin enemy. But I deal plenty of damage. That's not an issue. Alright, I need to check down here. Since I'm looking not just for a waypoint, but also the Halls of the Dead. So we'll look at the edges here. There was the staircase back up there, but before I go up there, I need to make sure of what's all down here. There's a well I can get a drink from. Yum. Another well. Nice. That helmet is definitely making a difference. As I said it would. Next to the flawed sapphire. Still a real mana issue, but it's okay. We'll work through it. We got potions. Alright, let's head up the stairs. I guess our waypoint is not down here, and neither are the Halls of the Dead. No worries. Bring another stamina potion. There's our waypoint. Okay. Not too bad. Start looking for the Halls of the Dead. That is here, yes. Great. Also, it got bright again. By immersion. There's the halls. The waypoint's pretty close, so not worried. We don't have to skip ahead to the far oasis to grab that. Just dipping my head straight in that delicious poison. Good. I'd like a faster attack speed. I'll get over it. Okay. Kind of miss my magic fine gloves. Our lightning field Amazon does not have a great way of dealing with crowds for the moment. When she gets Lightning Fury, she's definitely going to be able to dispatch with them. Which is one of the reasons why she can solo well. It's an ability to deal with crowds. It's really important. That's junk. We also have a set saber there. That's also going to be junk. At least as far as this build's concerned. We'll take a look at it. Then sell it. As Bobo the Vulture would say, we'll let the free market decide how valuable it really is. Doesn't mean we'll equip it, though. Alright, I need to be careful. We're doing a reasonable job of killing. It is only normal difficulty, of course. But something that should be concerned about is kill speed. Unless you're doing a challenge build. And if you're running around with the teeth, or like if you're playing old school Diablo II and try and say a fireball sorcerer, firebolt sorceress, excuse me. Read a basically an after-action report many years back that Syrian did of a firebolt sorceress, hardcore. That was back before everyone and their uncle had immunity to fire. Severely high fire resist, of course. Make no mistake. That was a pretty good read. Game has definitely changed since then, though. I have the Diablo II strategy guide. That shit's obsolete, man. I mean, it like the names of like some of the uniques that have remained constant. Like thievery is not in this game anymore. Few of those enemies, like those set bosses before Diablo, one or two of them had thievery as a special ability. They'd yank potions from you. Poking these guys at range. We'll stay away from using ranged weaponry. Or throwing these things. I'm not ready to go back to town yet. We just go ahead and stand to that poison. Bathe in its succulence. Get access to the mummy here. He raises undead. You thought you got away from all those resurrections after Act 1. Oh no. No, they're back. Lost Sapphire, nice. If I had waited, I could have double-socketed that with 2 Flawed Sapphires for plus 34 to mana. That's okay, though. I wanted that plus strength. We talked about this already. Not too hampered by this poison. This would be more dangerous for us on a Nightmare. Normal, though, it's not that big of a deal. Also, ooh, I'll go ahead and take it. Definitely not what I was looking for, though.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, sure. Blessings.
Yes?
Yes! Angelic Sickle. Plus 75 to attack rating. Plus 250% damage versus undead. Great. I didn't actually mean to change this. Any particularly interesting items? That's a superior breastplate. That's even better than this, for sure. Yeah, what the hell, I'll buy it. They both have 3 sockets. This means that this can actually replace this ringmail of warding on my merc. And I'll have some sockets to play with. Probably put some topazes in there, if I find any. Big if, of course. Got these to sell. Put you guys in there. I'll still keep those gloves in there for now, I reckon. No. Quit holding on to those things. You can always buy a new pair the next time you want to go looking for magic cred. Tell them. I know you want to hoard items, Grimith. I know it's in your blood. Sell it. I'll have to find other things to hoard, like skill points, I guess. Keep saving them, they'll accrue interest. And I'll have even more skill points. So we're looking for the stairs to Halls of the Dead 3. I think the cube's on 3. You can see that resurrecting in action. Don't do that. Very inconsiderate of my feelings. Scepter could sell. Yeah, that'll probably sell for a bit. Plus 3 Holy Bolt's not grossly valuable. Worth the amount. Hope I'm not proven wrong. They'll stop doing this after, I get the Heradric Cube. I've taken a number of wrong turns. Come along. I could run past these enemies, but, I am also looking for a level up. You know, at least one. But I could also take all the level ups, that's okay. Alright. Damn mummies. Merc's doing pretty well. He's gonna do better once I'm able to equip him with his new weapon. Still won't be for a bit. I am close to being able to wear that chainmail. Okay, there's my target. Let me just go ahead and seal my ally away. Let me just go ahead and get myself killed. That was rather reckless behavior on my part. With my cube. Really, it'd be more convenient if I had these tomes and the cube over here on the left side instead of putting it on the right, but this is just tribute to how I used to play this game, I reckon. Stuck in the past. Go kill a few more enemies, see if I can Get that lesson, that final level. First, huh? Nope, not an issue for us. Composite bow, whatever. Okay. Strength. We'll save him for good luck. We'll keep him warm at night. Tell me about my cube.
You have quite a treasure there in that Horodric cube.
Damn right I do.
Good to see you.
Good day.
That wasn't bad. Tell me about how awesome my cube is. Okay. Extra poison resist. We do a little bit of extra damage. We've got better accuracy thanks to our increased dexterity. We've got some more stamina as well. In addition, the faster run walk, the faster hit recovery, the magic damage reduced, some good stuff. Of course, the higher defense, too. Different appearance there. Going to equip that on him. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can so notice the difference. That's beautiful. That extra 25% faster run walk. I wish I had that when I was fighting the Countess and Antariel. That's good stuff right there. Good stuff. Got room in the inventory cleared out. And I'll have more cleared out as soon as Fazel here gains one more level. Next up, I'm going to have to go to the Far Oasis and delve into the Maggot Lair. It's not going to be wonderful. I don't enjoy being down there, but it's got to be done. At least we'll have it with stealth. Stealthiest of chainmail. And cube. Oh, I love that speed. I'll talk to you later.